What is really happening behind this viral story shaking the internet right now? The global music world suddenly exploded when two powerful names, one from Korea and one from the United States, were mentioned together as the new global icons of the industry. But just when fans started celebrating the moment, something unexpected happened. Netizens suddenly began bringing up an old controversy involving Jennie. Why now? Why in the middle of a discussion about Jeon Jungkook and world-famous producer Diplo? Hey everyone, welcome back to Jikook Lover, the place where we uncover the hottest BTS news, shocking fan theories, and viral global stories. Before we dive into this mysterious story, make sure to like this video, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to Jikook Lover so you never miss the biggest BTS updates. Because today's story isn't just about fame. It might reveal how one moment in the global music industry suddenly reopened an old conversation fans thought was already over. So what really triggered this viral debate? Let's dive into the story shaking the internet right now. Viral. Jungkook, BTS, and Diplo called the new global icons. Netizens suddenly remembered Jennie's case. In the modern era of global entertainment, certain moments appear out of nowhere and suddenly dominate the internet. These are the moments when a single phrase, a single comment, or even a single comparison can trigger millions of reactions across social media platforms. Over the past few days, one unexpected discussion has spread rapidly across the internet. The conversation began when the names Jeon Jungkook and Diplo appeared together in a statement describing them as the new global icons of music. At first, the phrase seemed like a simple compliment. But in the world of K-pop fandoms, where every detail is observed, analyzed, and debated, nothing ever stays simple for long. Within hours, the comments spread across multiple platforms. Fans began sharing screenshots, discussing the meaning behind the phrase, and analyzing what it might represent for the future of global music. Many fans viewed the statement as a recognition of Jungkook's growing power as a global solo artist. After years of success as a member of BTS, Jungkook has steadily transformed into one of the most recognizable figures in international pop culture. His solo music releases, performances, and global popularity have proven that he is no longer just a K-pop idol. He is now seen as an artist capable of dominating worldwide charts and capturing audiences across different cultures. At the same time, Diplo represents a completely different side of the music industry. For more than a decade, Diplo has been one of the most influential producers in global music. Known for his work across multiple genres, from electronic music to pop collaborations, he has helped shape trends that reach audiences in every corner of the world. Because of this, some fans felt that placing Jungkook and Diplo in the same conversation symbolized something bigger than just two successful artists. It symbolized a shift, a moment when the worlds of K-pop and Western music were no longer separate industries, but part of the same global cultural movement. But then, something unexpected happened. As the discussion continued to spread, some netizens suddenly began bringing up the name Jennie. At first, the connection confused many people. Why would Jennie's name appear in a discussion focused on Jungkook and Diplo? What did a past controversy have to do with a conversation about global influence? These questions quickly became part of the debate. Some internet users explained that Jennie's name resurfaced because her past experiences represented a larger pattern in the K-pop industry. Over the years, Jennie has frequently been at the center of intense global attention, with her every move analyzed by fans, media outlets, and critics alike. To some observers, the sudden mention of her name reflected how quickly narratives in K-pop can overlap and collide online. Others argue that the comparison had nothing to do with Jennie personally. Instead, they believed it was an example of how internet culture often connects unrelated stories simply because they involve famous figures. However, once a topic begins trending, the internet rarely lets it go easily. The conversation grew bigger. Threads appeared across social media analyzing possible connections between artists, past controversies, and the evolving influence of K-pop in the global music scene. Fans from different fandoms joined the discussion, each bringing their own interpretations and perspectives. For some fans, the viral conversation was exciting. They saw it as proof that Jungkook's influence had reached a level where his name could stand alongside legendary global producers like Diplo. But for others, the sudden resurfacing of older debates felt unnecessary. They questioned why a moment celebrating Jungkook's achievements had quickly turned into a discussion involving past controversies and other artists. Yet this reaction itself revealed something fascinating about modern pop culture. Today's entertainment industry is no longer controlled only by record labels or media companies. Instead, millions of online users participate in shaping the narratives surrounding celebrities. Every tweet, every comment, every viral post contributes to the larger story. And sometimes, those stories evolve in ways no one originally expected. In Jungkook's case, his rise to global prominence has been years in the making. Since his debut as the youngest member of BTS, he has consistently impressed audiences with his vocal ability, stage presence, and dedication to his craft. Over time, he developed a reputation as an artist capable of performing across genres and connecting with fans worldwide. As BTS expanded into international markets, Jungkook's popularity continued to grow. Many industry experts began describing him as one of the defining artists of his generation. His performances, music releases, and collaborations demonstrated that the global music landscape was changing rapidly. K-pop was no longer a niche genre. It had become a global force. Diplo's role in this story represents another layer of that transformation. For years, Diplo has collaborated with artists from different cultural backgrounds, blending musical styles and pushing the boundaries of mainstream pop. His ability to recognize emerging trends has helped him stay relevant in an industry that constantly evolves. Because of this, the idea of Jungkook and Diplo being described as global icons together sparked curiosity. Was it simply a symbolic comparison? Or could it hint at a deeper connection between the two worlds of music they represent? As the internet continued discussing the topic, the narrative kept shifting. Some fans began speculating about potential collaborations. Others focused on analyzing how global media frames K-pop artists compared to Western musicians. Meanwhile, the unexpected reappearance of Jennie's name continued to fuel debates across fandoms. Some users argued that the discussion demonstrated how interconnected the K-pop industry has become, where the success or controversy of one artist can easily influence the perception of another. Others believe the situation highlighted a recurring problem in internet culture, where viral conversations often blur the lines between fact, speculation, and fan interpretation. Regardless of which side people supported, one thing was undeniable. The story had captured global attention. What started as a simple phrase praising two influential artists had evolved into a complex conversation about fame, influence, and the unpredictable nature of internet culture. And perhaps that is the most fascinating part of this viral moment. In today's digital world, narratives are no longer controlled by a single source. They are shaped collectively by millions of voices interacting in real time. Sometimes those voices celebrate success. Sometimes they reopen old debates. And sometimes they create entirely new stories that no one could have predicted. Now the entire internet seems to be watching closely, trying to understand what this viral moment really means. Is the phrase, new global icons, simply a recognition of Jungkook's expanding influence in the global music industry? Or is it the beginning of a larger shift in how the world views K-pop artists and their place in international pop culture? But the biggest question that continues to spark debate among fans around the world is this: